With the popularity that K-pop music is experiencing in these recent years, you often find group or fans argue over the popularity of a certain group, and personally between all groups, BTS and Blackpink are the most two acts that keeps getting compared the whole time. Hello, welcome to Korea Life channel. Today we will be talking about Blackpink and BTS popularity. First of all, I'd like to clarify that this video isn't made to offend anyone as well as isn't made to make fan wars. I am personally fan of both groups, BP and BTS. If you feel that you might get trigged, then I advise you to not watch the video. Other than that, let's get into it. Blackpink and BTS are the groups that their names started to be here quite repeatedly. Both are considered one of the greatest K-pop groups at the main time, both have huge fandoms, and both are famous. Yet, despite they have some things in common, they are still popular in their own way, so we will compare their growth in order to find out why they are different when it comes to popularity and fame. Popularity process and growth changes from group to group. As we all know, BTS and Blackpink are both known by the huge amount of views their MV get. But Blackpink has more views on YouTube in comparison to BTS. This causes fans to overthink the reason. But the reason is simple: Blackpink have less videos, which means that Blinks have less videos to stream. In BTS side they have more videos. The second reason is the number of subscribers. Blackpink channel has more subscribers at the main time. When it comes to album sales, we see that there is a difference that can't be ignored. Here we will talk about the sales of the latest full-length albums. We'll start with Blackpink album sales. As we all know, Blackpink's first full-length album was released in October. According to YG Company, it was announced that Blackpink sold more than 1.2 million copies of its album for the first time ever for any K-pop girl group. Blackpink sold more than 600,000 copies of their new album in just 2 days to set the biggest initial sales record in K-pop girl group history. Now when it comes to selling 1.2 million copy of the first full-length album, then that's impressive. For BTS, when we look at the sales of their latest album, then all I can say is that's huge. I'm not biased, I am not trying to see the situation from a biased view. As I mentioned earlier, I like both groups. 4.2 million copies is a very huge number, and it made BTS the best-selling act in South Korea of all the time. Despite that, I feel it's not fair to compare Blackpink's first album with BTS's 7, and maybe some of you too felt the same thing. Of course there will be a difference. But at the same time, Blackpink is very popular and they can sell even more in the future. As I said before, 1.2 million is a very impressive number. We all know how crazy BTS ticket sales are. Love Yourself World Tour tickets that included 22 shows within the group's world tour were sold out in only 9 minutes, plus the stadiums that were sold out had the capacity of more than 60,000, so these are huge stadiums. Also, one of the crazy things that happen is that ticket selling sites start freezing when ordering BTS tickets due to the excessive pressure on them. Like seriously. Blackpink also do well with ticket sales. They sold out too many times, except for some few concerts that were included in your area, but personally, I don't think it's their fault because it's their first American tour. YG has started lying about their ticket sales in the US and European countries, so I have no idea which site to trust, but it is true that their tickets sometimes don't completely sell out. BTS and Blackpink won many awards in different countries, but Bangtan Boys are ahead of BP in terms of awards, especially when it comes to international awards. The boys took home many important awards both in Europe and the United States. BTS won 264 awards and have 395 nominations until now, while Blackpink won 24 awards with 91 nominations. Both groups did fantastic works in the United States. Blackpink performed in Coachella for the first time. It was a huge achievement for the girls. BTS performed in Grammys, and we all know how important Grammys are, so that's also fantastic, as well as having a Grammy nomination. After looking at all these aspects, I can say that both BTS and Blackpink are amazing. There is a huge difference, and I find that BTS are more popular than Blackpink. Blackpink are popular, their music became phenomenal, like many people sing their songs without even being K-pop fans, and that means that they are very popular as well. My point is that their music is spreading even faster. Their sales got even better, the fandom is getting bigger. Yet when I say that BTS are more popular than Blackpink, then I mean that the girls still have a long road of achievements which we are all sure that they will achieve. For BTS, their achievements in South Korea, USA and the whole world, the sales and the charts numbers, reflects the fact that BTS are the most popular K-pop act right now between all the K-pop groups.